All right, Coach, so just to get things off, what are your expectations for the upcoming season?
We're always optimistic every year, whether it's a year that we feel like we're loaded or it's a year we feel like we're down and we need to go out and overachieve. Optimistic about the season, a firm believer in our off season from January up until April in spring practice, how the kids develop, that process from January to April and April through May, spring practice. And then, we call our mojo our off-season summer conditioning, from the end of school, give them 1 week off, and we get started right into it, and we take it all the way throughout July to where we are right now in training camp. Each year, we're working on the fundamentals, we're working on the scheme, and we always feel like we're going to give our kids 3 parts of the year to be able to learn what we do systematically from offense, defense, and special teams. We're going to give it to you in the spring, we're going to give it to you in the summer, then we're going to give it to you when we start fall camp, which is now. So we want to give our kids the best chance to have an understanding of what we're doing so they can go out and not think and play fast. With all those things combined, I think this group is ready in the next 3 weeks for our first contest.
Gotcha. And then are there any players in particular that you expect big things from this season coming up?
Yeah, we have, I think every team, the backbone of it is going to be your quarterback when you look at it, even as a whole. That should be always your leader of the team, should be the one that the guys can go to, look to. When he says turn, that whole group turns, not just one. So we're going to put this thing on the shoulders of him. But he has some outstanding receivers around him, and T.J. Jones, Marquez Bell, Jaden Williams, Bobby Fulton, Bernard Bradley. We're going into the season with 5. Feel real strongly about offensive line, cornerstone being Damian Lewis and Zach Beatonball, 2 returning senior starters that have been 3-year starters for us in this program. A back that wasn't a starter last year but got a ton of reps and had a big season a year ago in Kylan Callum. We're really optimistic about that group. On the defensive side, Ethan Umstead is the brain of our operation. Jalen Brown is returning this year after a torn labrum. We've got Ahmad Williams back from Winter Park. He left for a year, had a big season up in Central Florida, but he's back home, returning with us this year. Brandon Scott, his counterpart at the safety position. Our 2 twins at the corner position, Derek and Devin Johnson. And inside, returning starter Willie Jernigan, Gilshard Newkirk. We've got a big-time transfer in Levante Camille, who's a stud. We're expecting big things out of. And we had a sophomore that really showed up and shined in spring practice with Jaden Tilliston. So we're looking for him to be able to compete against Derek Pons to decide who's going to be our starting defensive end. So when you look at the thing as a whole, there's a bunch of names that have played here. Some of them are getting their first chance as being starters, but a bunch of them have had a bunch of time in the driver's seat, and we're excited about the group as a whole.
Gotcha. Are there any particular areas, be it offense, defense, or special teams, that you expect improvements out of, from last year coming into this season?
Yeah, just looking back to the spring, one of my major concerns was the offensive line. Anytime you graduate an all-state kid in Javon Williams at guard, you got to try to replace that. You don't every day have an all-state kid on your offensive line. He's a 2-year all-state guy. Scott Carmen is up at Southeastern University. Left yesterday for his first day at camp, but he was a 3-year starter kid. Again, a staple of our offensive line that we graduated and lost last year. So we're having to replace that kid as well. So, when you look at the offensive line and only returning 2 of your 3 guys that started a year ago across that offensive line, you definitely have to have some replacements there. So, we're looking for those guys to step up. Again, they've been in the program for 4 years, some of them 2 and 3, but now it's their time, and we're expecting big things out of those guys. So they were a group that we targeted as a need of improvement, but we've definitely seen vast improvement from spring to now.
Right. You talked earlier about some of the guys that you expect, the key contributors. Are there any other young guys that you expect maybe are primed to have like a breakout year?
Yeah, and Jaden Williams is a kid who didn't start last year. He was one of the guys I said we expect to play big. He wasn't a starter, but he's a guy that we expect big things out of this year as that 4th or 5th guy in the rotation of receivers. Kylan Callum isn't a newcomer, but he's getting his first start as a true starter at the running back position. Definitely expecting big things out of him. Jordan Smith is a quarterback. Got time in the driver's seat a year ago, but he's the sole starter this year. So, when you look at those 3 kids, definitely expecting big things out of them. And the newcomer in Levante Camille, are guys that I said are key guys this year, but they're also newcomers to the program that we're expecting big things out of.
And one last question for you, Coach. Obviously, every game on the schedule is an important one, but are there any ones that are maybe a little bit more important, a little bit more crucial than others to, your ultimate goals for the season?
Well, absolutely. First and foremost, each year we set our season goal as being district champions. The only way you're going to be district champions is to beat the champ from the past season. And when you look at our district, the past 2 seasons in Robert E. Lee. So if there's a pin that we're dropping on a pivotal game in the season, you'd have to look to week 4 against Robert E. Lee, because that's a team that has won the district, and we've been the runner-up 2 years in a row. That with this point system, we got to make sure we handle our business as a group to be district champions and not have to worry about the point system at the end of the day. But that would be the one pivotal game that if I had to put my hand on one or my finger on one, that we got to get done this year to be able to accomplish our goals.